The next part is application of definite integral. Okay, so this is not the syllabus of 12th standard, but you'll see many similar thing here. That is, first is finding area between two curves. Correct? So let us recall something first. What is area under the curve? What do you mean by this? Area under the curve bounded by x equal to a and x equal to b. Graphically, can you tell me? Y equal to f of x is something like this. Correct? What do you mean by area under the curve? From a to b, no? That is, if I say x is a, this is x equal to a, and if I say this is x equal to b, then what will be area under the curve? This part. Do you agree, everyone? And this is, we used to denote this thing as a to b f of x dx. Correct? Yes? Yeah, perfect. Okay. Now let me just go back to something. Suppose, uh, yeah, suppose I have a circle, okay, and I have a square inside it, okay. Now you are asked to find this shaded part. Say this, 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 this. What will you do if you are asked to find shaded part? What will you do? Basic logic question, 10 standard. Perfect. Area of circle minus area of square. Perfect. Do you agree, everyone? Yeah. So this is the idea which I am going to use here. Now we have to find area between two curves. Suppose the question is find area between two curves, that is, say y is equal to f of x and y is equal to g of x, where you are said that g of x is less than equal to f of x for all values, for all x, correct, and bounded by x is equal to a and x equal to b. So graphically, can you just quickly draw the things? So y is equal to f of x, you want to draw, it will be something like this, and y equal to g of x, since g of x is less than equal to f of x, it will be something here. Do you agree? And this will be your part, this will be x equal to a, x equal to b. Is that okay? What are you asked to find? You're asked to find this area under these two curves. So can somebody tell me what this will be? This is y equal to f of x and this is y is equal to g of x. Can you tell me what this thing will be? Whether इंटीग्रेशन है कि नहीं? हाँ, area of shaded part, it will be integration of f of x dx minus, let me write just integration of g of x dx. Then later on I will write combining them. Is that okay? That means graphically, do you understand what I'm doing? First I am finding area under the curve y equal to f of x, correct? So what I am doing, I'll just put some different color. So first I am finding area under this curve, that is this whole thing I am finding, correct? Then later on what I am doing, I am just rejecting this part, area under the curve g of x. Do you see that? This is y equal to g of x, area under this curve, I am removing this part. So whatever I am having, that is my area under 2 curve. Is that okay? Yes. So in short, you can give a formula like that, that is integration a to b f minus g dx. Is that okay? Do you understand? Now my question is that if I have the something, find area under the curve x equal to say fy bounded by say y equal to a to y equal to b. Can you draw the graph of this and tell me what I have to find here? Now I have put x equal to f of y. Earlier it was y equal to f of x. Now it is x equal to f of y. How will be the graph and how will be this curve? ये curve किस पे depend करेगा? See, when I was writing y equal to f of x, I was drawing graph like this. Now my x equal to f of y, my graph will be something like this. Do you agree? Yeah, perfect. And bounded by y equal to a and y equal to b means what? Somewhere here this will be your y equal to a, and somewhere here this will be your y is equal to b. And what is this graph? Let me write x equal to f of y. Now what is my question? Find area under this curve. That means what? I have to find this area. Can you tell me what this will be? What will be this area? Yes, anyone? Definitely integration तो रहेगा. What else? You already know area under the curve का फॉर्मूला क्या है. पिछले केस में क्या था? Let us go back and see. Here same question, y equal to f of x है, इधर बाउंड इस पे था. So what was that? And accordingly change क्या होएगा वो सोचो. Okay, so integration, this will be a to b, this will be f of y dy. Everybody, do you agree with him? Will this be f of y dy? Okay. So do you see, whenever or I will just tell you a trick. Maybe this trick I should talk in TYBSc, but let me talk just now only. What I am doing actually to find the area under this curve, I am inserting a ray. Suppose I am putting a ray here and see what is the entry point and what is the exit point. When I am putting this ray from here to here, it is first cutting the curve at y is equal to 0. Do you agree? And the exiting point, this ray will exit from y equal to f of x. Is that okay? I'm putting a ray here that is cutting at y is equal to 0 and y equal to f of x. The entry point is y is equal to 0 and exit point is y equal to f of x. And if I this ray can move up to, if I move this thing, whole thing here and here, this can move up to x equal to b here, and this can move up to x equal to a. After that we are not having any values. Do you agree? Because we are having these two are bounds. I cannot go after that. If I just rotate this whole thing, if I go here, then it will cover the, it is something like swiping the floor. Correct? You just want to cover everything. Do you see? So what do you mean by this? That is, you are inserting a ray. What is the, since you are inserting a ray and the value is dependent on bounded by x equal to a and x equal to b, so it is dependent on dx. So I'll put dx here, and this is a to b, and entry curve and exit curve. So the formula is exit curve minus entry curve. So what is exit curve? That is y equal to f of x minus y equal to 0. So your final answer is a to b f of x dx. Let us see the same logic here. Same, like, just forget about this thing. I want to insert a ray again. See, now my ray is, entry point is this and exit point is this. Do you agree? I want to find the shaded area, huh? You just don't focus on this part. I just want to find the shaded area, and the entry point is this curve and exit point is this curve, and you already know same thing like in the previous case. This can go up to x equal to n, x equal to b, so your value will be dx here. So this is, that's why dx and e to b. And what is exit curve minus entry curve? Exit curve is y equal to f of x, entry curve is y equal to 0. So answer will be integration e to b f of x minus g of x dx. Is that okay? So this actually putting a ray and solving, you'll see in TYBSC when we will be doing double integration, triple integration. Okay, so in your case it is just area under the curve and this logic, whatever, here we are using this logic. Correct? Now the next question is that find area under the curve x equal to f of x and x equal to g of x bounded by y equal to e and y equal to b, where you are given g of x is less than equal to f of x. You are given that. Can you tell me the graph? How will be the graph and everything? So your f of x is the bigger one. Sorry, it should be f of y, no? X equal to f of y. I'm sorry, it should be y. Is that okay? So first x equal to f of y graph will be something like this. X equal to g of y, since you are telling that that is g of y is less than equal to f of y, it will be something here, something like this. Do you agree? And these things are bounded by two people, that is, one is y is equal to a and one is y is equal to b. What you have to find? You have to find this area under this curve. Correct? Can you quickly tell me what will be the answer? So this is x equal to f of y and this is x equal to g of y. Shaded part. Can you tell me what will be the answer? Anyone? If you want to go with the same logic, then forget about this g of x. If you want to find area under this curve x equal to f of y, then that will be integration a to b f of y dy. Do you agree? That will be area of the whole part. This part will also be included, but I don't want this part, then I'll subtract that part. That means I will subtract integration a to b g of y dy. Do you agree, everyone? And this will be your integration a to b f of y minus g of y dy. Is that okay? Is that okay? Hello? Yeah, perfect, good. Now let us do some real life problem. Abhi graph, I hope you understand everything, the theory behind that area under the curve. And here also you can do the same logic of ray. Insert a ray, what is entry curve and what is exit curve, and what is the bound for this ray going from. This ray is bound by y-axis, so here you will be having dy and limit is from a to b. So put upper limit minus lower, upper curve minus lower curve. Upper curve is x equal to f of y, lower curve is x equal to g of y. So f of y minus g of y, that's it. Okay. Now the question is, before going to that, you must let us recall some standard graphs. Before going to the actual problems. First, straight line. What is the general equation of a straight line? How a straight line look like? Yes. How can you see if you are given a straight line? If you are given an equation, how can you say that equation is the equation of a straight line? You must see the degree of x and y. Degree is 1, degree is y is also 1. So you are having a straight line. That is linear. This is called linear. When you are having degree as 1, then that is called linear. Is that okay? And to draw a straight line, you required only 2 points. Do you agree? At least 2 points, I think I should add. If you are having more than, then that is also correct. That means if you are having only 1 point, so there are infinitely many lines passing through this. But if you are having 2 points, say, then you are having only a unique line. So on a straight line there are infinitely many points. You just require 2 points to draw a straight line. Is that okay? So whenever you are having a equation of straight line, you just have to get 2 points and solve that. That's it. The second part is circle. Can you give me the equation of circle? Yes. Suppose, let me ask you the question. Suppose I am telling you center is 0 0 and radius is r. Can you give me the equation? Next question would be definitely center in general. Center is h comma k and radius is r. Yes. Yes, Neha. Okay, perfect. Very nice. And what about this? Perfect. Very nice. Good. So you just have to make your equation of this form, then that's it. So the graph will be a circle where origin is the center here and this part is radius. Is that okay? And in this case the graph will be anywhere in this plane where the origin will be h comma k and this will be your radius. Is that okay? If you remember, you are also having one more definition of the one more equation of the circle. Maybe if you remember of your 11th standard or 12th standard, something x square plus y square plus 2gx plus 2fy. I hope you remember this. You say this as general uh, equation of circle. Then you have radius something and center. Definitely you don't have to remember this thing because you can do that. You can make it in the standard form. What you have to do, you have to make this in the form x minus something the whole square plus y minus something the whole square equal to some r square, and you can do that. How can you do that? You just take x square and 2gx together, find the last term. You know how to find the last term, that is middle term by 2 the whole square. Do you agree? So what will be the radius, if you remember, or you can just quickly do that? Anyone? Or if you want to solve, then that is also okay. See, this will be x square plus 2gx, and that is y square plus 2fy plus c is equal to 0. What next you should do? You are having these two term, you are having this term, you want to find last term, that is middle term by 2, 2g by 2. So this will become x square plus 2gx plus g square. If you are adding g square, then you have to subtract g square. So what I will do, I'll write on the right hand side, so it will get cancelled, and this is y square plus 2fy plus again f square. If you are adding here, then I'll put f square, and plus c, I'll keep it here, minus c. So do you see that this is of the standard form now? This is of the form x plus g the whole square plus y plus f the whole square is equal to this part. So I can write this thing as square root of g square plus f square minus c the whole square. Do you agree? Can you tell me what is the center and radius? Now by comparing with the standard one, center will be minus g comma minus f, because your general equation was x minus a the whole square, and this was a, and what is the radius? This part is the radius, that is square root of g square plus f square minus c. Is that okay? Perfect. So this was something about circle. I hope that is clear to you. Yeah. What is the next thing? Parabola. Can you give me the equation of parabola? Parabola is of 4 types. Can you give me the equations? Yes. Suppose if I am having parabola like this, like this, like this. Actually, it should be symmetric with that x-axis, and like this. Sorry for the bad drawing. Yeah, can you tell me the equation of this? What do you see here? Your parabola is not taking negative y-axis. It is not taking any value in the negative y-axis. Do you agree? So that means your y is always positive. Y part is always positive. The graph will be y equal to x square. Do you see? I'm not putting 4a part because I don't like that thing. Putting 4a and then doing that. That is okay. You can do that. There is no issue. Is that okay? By graph, can you able to identify the thing? Do you see your x is either negative or positive? Your y will be always x square. The graph will be y equal to x square. And what about this? Your y is taking negative value all the time. So the graph will be y equal to minus x square. Do you agree? Put any value of x, this x square will be positive, but there is minus sign outside, so y will be always negative. What about this? What about this? Which side is this? This is not taking negative x-axis. Do you see that? That means your the graph x is always positive. So what will the equation? X is y square. And what about this? X is always negative, so x is minus y square. Is that clear to you, everyone? I think in the FYBC I have discussed this thing, if you remember. So actually in general they used to write y square equal to 4ax, 4a, that is focus. So which equation if I talk about, yeah, so this will be I square, if this was 4ax, I'll write 4ax, then this a was the focus. What do you mean by focus? If you insert so many rays, it will intersect at this something, that's why they call this as focus. See, in all the four graph you see one thing common. What is that? Do you see something common in all the graph? All of them are turning at vertex, that is origin. So their vertex is origin. Vertex means they are turning point, they are coming here, then after that they are turning here, after that they are turning here. Is that okay? So their turning point, that is vertex, is 0. What about if my vertex is any value? Say vertex is any a comma b, then what will be my equation of the graph? Say this one. What will be the changes if I have vertex a and b? This is something same like in the circle case. You just observe that and see, in general you are having this. When you are having center as any point, then what is the changes you are having? At the place of x you are having x minus h, and at the place of y you are having y minus k, and everything is same. Here also the same thing will happen. At the place of y you will be having y minus b, and at the place of x you will be having x minus a the whole square. 4a and everything वो पे इतना focus नहीं करना है. You don't require the focus actually to solve the parabola, to draw the parabola, because this focus is here but parabola is here, so you require only 3 points. One point here, one is vertex is there, one point here, then you can quickly draw the parabola. Yeah, that is, you just have to put one value of x, you will get two value. That's okay. Or here, if you put one value of y, you will get two value. So here I am not talking about any function and everything, huh? If I am talking about function, then this is not a function only. I am just talking about this is curve, just a curve. There is difference between curve and function. I hope you understand that thing. Okay, so this was the parabola. The next part is ellipse. Can you give me the general equation of ellipse? What is the equation of ellipse? You are having two types of ellipse. Can you give me the equation? One is something like this. Oh, sorry. Bad handwriting. That something like egg shape you can consider, and something like here. Yeah. Can you give me the equation of this? Suppose you are having this is A and this is B. Yes, anyone. What is the equation of this? And here again, but the changes is here your A is greater than B and here your A is less than B. That is what you have to see. That's it. Your graph will be something like that. Again, the same question is that here do you see the symmetry is at center? So if you want to change the center, something h and k bola to graph, the equation will be changed as x minus h the whole square plus y minus k the whole square upon a square b square. I hope that that is okay to you. Correct? Okay. The fifth one, that is hyperbola. What is the equation for hyperbola? Oh, I wrote. what is the graph of this part? Here, think about it little bit. Suppose your x equal to 0, then what will you be having? Suppose your x is 0, then you will be having y square equal to minus b square. Is that possible? Your y square, that means y is always positive, y square is always positive, and b square is also positive. So can this be true? That is, one positive number is equal to negative of some another positive number. When this will be true? When you are having the, that is root of minus bi and minus root of minus, then y is equal to bi, correct? Then only this is true. So in hyperbola, if you remember, something like that. So this is your graph, correct? This distance is a distance, and this height is b, but height is cutting somewhere. They are assuming this will cut somewhere, but since this is imaginary, correct? You just now saw when you put x equal to 0, then this part is imaginary part, so we just say that this will be cutting here, but it does not. That's why that is called क्या बोलते हैं इसको, कुछ नाम है ना इसका, I don't remember what is that. Major axis, minor axis for ellipse, and here something else actually. What was that name? Okay. Something imaginary or something like that it was. Okay. And what is the graph of this? Something like this. No. This should be something, yeah. So this is the hyperbola, okay? So these things were required in solving the, if you are having the question. Suppose let us do a quickly example, then in the next lecture we will do some more problem, that is find area between curve y equal to x and y equal to x square. Can you do that? First draw the graph. These type of questions can be done. First draw the graph. So before drawing the graph, you just find the intersection point of these two curves. How can you find intersection point of two curves? Or let me first ask, how can you find the intersection point of two straight lines? By solving these two equations. Is that okay? So same here also. If you want to find intersection point of these two things, then what you should do, you should put this thing in this one. That means you should solve this equation together. That is, you are given y equal to x and y equal to x square. So your x square will be same as x. So that is x square minus x equal to 0. Take x common, that is x minus 1 equal to 0. You are having two values, that is x equal to 0 and x equal to 1. So if you put x equal to 0 in any of the equation, you will be having y equal to 0, and if you put y, then y equal to 1. So your intersection point is 0 0 and 1 1. Is that okay? Is that clear, everyone? Okay, so let us draw the graph now. Y equal to x. What is the graph of y equal to x? You already know that is a straight line, 45 degree, or you can take any 2.11 1 1 2 2 3 3 something like that and draw the graph. So that will be the graph of straight line. And what will be the graph of y equal to x square? Can somebody quickly tell me what is the graph of y equal to x square? Just do not try to remember, try to see the values. Y is x square, that means put any value of x, y is always positive. So what will be the graph? Whether it is upper side, lower side, left side or right side. Yes. Y equal to x square. Do not try to see your notes, try to think and tell me. See, that is easy. You should answer this. Y equal to x square. That will be definitely upper side. That is y is always positive, no? So what is the question? Find the area between two curves. That means what? You have to find this area of this shaded region. Can you quickly tell me what will be the integration part, that is shaded area? Anyone? Atharv, Neeraj, Payal, can you tell me what should I put the in the integration? What is the bound? What is the intersection point? 0 0 and 1 1. So you may draw a straight line if you don't, if you have some error. So this will be, this is x equal to 1 and this is x equal to 0. You are having two lines, something like that. Yeah. Yes, tell me. Hey, that is quite easy. First try to find area under the straight line, because ये ऊपर है, straight line का curve ऊपर है, you can clearly see. So this is y equal to x, and what is the parabola का equation? Y equal to x square. So which one is the bigger in this interval? Y equal to x. मतलब पहले कौन आएगा? पहले function x आएगा. So it will be x minus what is area under the curve y equal to x square. वो मैं subtract कर रहा हूँ, so that will be x minus x square. And here the integration is between 0 to 1. Is that clear, everyone? You just have to solve the integration. That is the easy part. I will leave that to you. Is that okay? Is that clear to you? Did you understand this thing? Yes. Okay, you just solve the integration part and you do that by yourself. I'll give some more questions. You already know what is the area of circle. You just find this out. Maybe I'll put homework. Okay, let me just give you hint for question number 1. That is quite easy. Question number 2, I'll give the hint for question number 2. So what will be the graph? Can you see? Y equal to x square, that means this is the graph, and x equal to y square, that is, this is the graph. Now I'll leave it to you. What is the shaded region? You think about it and do that. What is the third one? Hint. You are having a circle with center 0 0 and radius 1, and you are having y equal to x. Graph is y equal to x, something like that. So what you have to find? Oh, I think I should make the changes something. I'll just reframe the question. We will be having some issues in that. So let me put y equal to x square. Okay. So one is circle and one is parabola. So you are having the equation of circle is something like this, and what is the graph of parabola? Something this. So think about the shaded region and try to find that. And for this, it is quite easy. Yes, try to solve it. You are having 2 days, and you can put it.